Oh, so fabulous.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel once again. It's your girl Liberia. If this is your first time coming across my channel, you're welcome. I do hope you decide to subscribe, and if you are a returning subscriber, you guys know that I love you. It's so good to have you here. Welcome back. So first of all, I have to say welcome to every new subscriber, because this is going to be your first time probably seeing me. Yeah, I'm going to be making more physical videos. I'm going to be showing up in my videos more from time to time now, and because I want you guys to feel like you're talking to someone. Okay, so this is the real me. If this is your first time seeing me, this is what I look like. Hi, my name is Liberia and I live in Lagos, Nigeria. Okay, so if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. And I want to say thank you to every new subscriber for watching, for subscribing, for engaging with my videos. I do not take you guys for granted. So I have to start off by saying Happy Black History Month. I always look forward to this month because I always like to see Black people celebrating themselves, celebrating the whole Black community, our achievements, our history, and it's also a learning experience for me every year whenever Black History Month is celebrated. So I actually just felt like the best way to kick off this video is to just share a few facts about Black history, because this topic has been trending all over TikTok. A lot of people have been sharing different facts about Black people, Black history, Black achievements and stuff like that, and I felt I should come on here and just make a compilation so that we can all just watch and maybe learn something new or share our own historical facts about Black people in the comment section. So let's just get right into it.
It is the first day of Black History Month and we're going to start it off strong. Stitch this video with a Black history fact that not a lot of people know.
Enslaved Africans were in America way before 1619. Let me explain. As we all know, the transatlantic slave trade happened from the 1500s all the way to the late 1800s, making stops in South America, the Caribbean, North America, and Europe. And the first enslaved African in America arrived in the Spanish colony of La Florida, obviously now Florida, in the late 1520s. And in the late 1600s, after the establishment of Jamestown, Virginia, and the other 13 colonies, many enslaved Africans in the Carolinas and Georgia would escape to Florida to seek refuge, which the Spanish offered them under the condition that they convert to Catholicism. And as more enslaved Africans escaped to Florida, specifically St. Augustine, it led to the creation of Fort Mose, which was the first free Black town in North America and what would later become the United States, until the British destroyed it during a war. And the reason why people don't know this is because American history is taught from the point of view of the British, not the Spanish, hence why Florida was not a part of the 13 colonies.
Stitch this video with a Black history fact that not a lot of people know.
The reason why Black History Month is in February is because Carter G. Woodson, who's referred to as the father of Black history, started it as Black History Week. He chose February because of Abraham Lincoln's birthday and Frederick Douglass's birthday. Frederick Douglass was born enslaved, so he chose February 14th as his birthday because he didn't know. Woodson started it in 1992, and it was originally called Negro History Week. And in 1976, President Ford made it officially Black History Month. So, is it the shortest month of the year? Yes, but there is a reason why it's in February.
Stitch this video with a Black history fact that not a lot of people know.
So I have a list of things that Black inventors have created, and there's a lot more. These are just the ones that I wrote down for an assignment one time. So we have the GPS technology, video game cartridge, golf tee, gas heating furnace, blood bank, home security system, the traffic light, elevator doors, automatic gear shift, clothes dryer, lawnmower, lawn sprinkler, modern toilets, mop, reversible baby stroller, drag queen, Logomania, and I know we did the 3D movies as well. Torpedo discharger, disposable syringe, corn planter, cotton planter, stainless steel pads, litter box, car coupler, rotary engineer, coin changer, biscuit cutter, airplane propelling, serving tray walker. Of course, some medicine, the mop, modern toilet, lawn sprinkler, lawnmower, I'm pretty sure I said that, ice cream scooper.
Stitch this video with a Black history fact that not a lot of people know.
Yo, melanin is worth literally more than gold and diamonds. Yo, melanin is worth $445 a gram. Gold is only $50. It's more than all of these combined. Question is, how much melanin does a normal person have? Alright, right now they're measuring somebody who's 180 pounds. I'm like 175, so consider me. I'd have about 81,000 grams in me. Do the math, and as you can see, bro, I'm worth like 40 mil. Nearly 40% of the missing people are POCs, yet we only make up 13% of the population. The substance is used to absorb harmful UV rays and protect yourselves from sun damage. Who needs protection from sun damage? I ain't gonna get into all that. All I'm gonna say is, even though you could get it from plants and animals, humans are the most potent source. They take it from you by basically boiling your skin and scraping it off. The demand has increased because the military is trying to use it for technology.
Stitch this video with a Black history fact that not a lot of people.
That according to the National Parks and Services, the lady on the left-hand side was the original Statue of Liberty, which is a black lady. It was presented to the United States by the president of the Anti-Slavery Society around 1865. Now, the Statue of Liberty that we all know was actually dedicated to the United States thereafter, once they rejected it, which was around October 28th, 1886. So as you can see, 1865, 1886. You don't have to believe me though. I said it once and I'll say it again. The original Statue of Liberty was a black woman.
Stitch this video with a Black history fact.
In 1822, Liberia was founded as an outpost for free black Americans. The name Liberia came about because of their liberation, and their flag even looks a little bit like the American flag. This is their flag. Shout out to Liberia.
Stitch this video with a Black history fact that not a lot of people know.
My grandmother is 82 years old, and she grew up in segregated Alabama. Every now and then she'll tell a random story about her childhood. And recently the random story was that if black people moved into certain neighborhoods, or if certain neighborhoods were built just for black people, the houses were painted a certain color. This color was called inward green. It's how the white people identified whether a black family lived in a home or not. Even if it was a house that had been there for years, if a black family moved in, it was painted inward green. My grandma described it as the ugliest green you'll ever see in your life. When I went to Google this information, I couldn't find anything. It might be one of those things that's so niche about segregated United States that not even Google knows about it.
Black history fact that not a lot of people know.
The practice of inoculation, which is the action of immunizing a person from a disease by introducing them to the infectious causing material, also known as vaccinations, was brought to America by a black man. In 1706, a plantation owner named Cotton Mathers purchased a black man named One Simmons to be one of his slaves. One Simmons was an herbalist, he was a healer, and although he was able to heal a lot of people on the plantation, a lot of the other slaves, Cotton Mathers didn't really trust him like that because he felt like One Simmons knew too much. However, One Simmons' knowledge came in handy in 1721 when smallpox was running rampant and causing a lot of the slaves to pass away, to die. Essentially, what he did was One Simmons went back and told Cotton Mathers, hey, back home, this is what we used to do when things like this used to happen. And he taught him about the concept of inoculation. Of course, Mathers took the idea and ran with it, but just know that a black man started vaccinations.
Stitch this video with a Black history fact that not a lot of people know.
If during slavery times a black woman was able to keep her children, she oftentimes would not be able to breastfeed them because she was too busy being forced to breastfeed the white woman's baby instead.
Stitch this video with a Black history fact that not a lot of people know.
I have two actually. Okay. So the first one is that somebody accidentally messed up some paperwork and the state of Mississippi didn't make slavery illegal until 2013. And the second one is that when MLK got shot, the bullet didn't kill him. He made it all the way up to the hospital and the doctors denied him treatment. So yeah, he could have lived. Very much could have lived.
Started off strong. Stitch this video with a Black history fact that not a lot of people know.
Let me tell y'all about Bayard Rustin. So he was born in, I think, 1912 and he died around 1987, if I'm correct. But his biggest achievement is the fact that he had really close ties with MLK, and he was the one that organized the march in Washington, the, I Have a Dream speech, that march. Not only that, but he was openly gay, and during that time it was a big no-no. It's considered a mental illness and stuff like that, and he ended up getting arrested for it. Not only that, but MLK was forced to drop him from his inner circle, but they were still like really close friends, but he just had to keep a low profile, like in public. But not only that, this dude got arrested twice because he refused to fight in World War II because he was a pacifist and he thought that it was wrong. And like, he's such an icon, and it's like so wild that we didn't learn about him in schools and that like no one really knows about him, but like we really fucking should.
Stitch this video with a Black history fact that not a lot of people know.
White people during the Jim Crow era were so racist that they did not allow black people to have vanilla ice cream. Black people were not allowed to have vanilla ice cream unless it was the 4th of July. And from everything that I've read, the reason for this is like really fucking stupid. It's because, like vanilla is high to export, but also because it's like pure white ice cream, and so it was like reserved for white people because it was basically like the American dream of ice cream, and it was white people's favorite, so black people weren't allowed to have it, which is why a lot of older black people like things like chocolate and butter pecan. And it was because during Jim Crow we were not allowed to have vanilla ice cream unless it was the 4th of July, which only comes one day out of the entire year.
Stitch this video with a Black history fact that not a lot of people know.
Ever wonder why there's not that many biracial adults? Interracial couples were illegal until the year 1967. They've only been legal for about 50 years. Insane how this helps.
Stitch this video with a Black history fact that not a lot of people know.
Don't let white women, innocence and fragility fool you. When the U.S. still had slavery, white women who were wealthy enough to own slaves or had families wealthy enough to own slaves were raised to be mistresses in the making. They were taught how to buy slaves, how to check if a enslaved person was of good quality. They were taught how to order and maintain a household. Do not let them fool you, because while their husbands were beating us in the fields, they were beating us in the home.
It is the first day of Black History Month and we're gonna start it off strong. Stitch this video with a...
Nothing too crazy. Just the simple fact that because the transatlantic slave trade lasted for over 400 years, sharks today, yes, sharks today, February 1st, 2023, still swim in the same route that slave ships went in. That only tells us one thing. They threw a lot of people overboard.
Of everything that those people said, I think to me the most shocking was the N-word green, houses being painted in N-word green color. And I won't really say it's shocking because I realized that with every single new thing I learned about black people and what they've been through and all of that, I don't think anything I find out at this point to be shocking to me, because obviously a lot of things, unthinkable things have been done, but guess what, black people keep pulling through. And that's why I like Black History more, because it's not just about the fact that we get to celebrate ourselves and learn new things, for those who might not know, educate our younger ones about the history of black people and all of that. It's the sense of pride that comes with it, knowing everything that we have overcome and knowing different people that have, made black people be where they are today, people that have, led movements, civil rights, inventions, spoken up for black people, basically fought for black people, for us to be where we are today. I love the fact that we have a whole month dedicated to celebrating these people and also teaching people about where we're coming from and all of that, and it just makes me so proud. And most importantly, black people just be flexing on everybody this month. Like, just imagine this video. It made me laugh when I saw it. Anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed watching. Was any of the things shared in this video surprising to you guys, or maybe did you learn something new? Let me know in the comment section. Also, please share in the comment section any black historical fact that you think people might not know. I'll be in the comment section checking, and I like to read you guys' comments. I'm always in the comment section snooping around. So yeah, I think I should end this video here. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you like my kind of content. Also turn on the notifications. That way YouTube is going to let you guys know whenever I drop a new video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.